Yes.
Jai Hind everyone. I, Cadet Vandana Bhojwani, welcomes CTO Neeraj Emmanuel seniors and cadets for the Atmanirbhar Bharat Awareness Campaign. Our today's topic is Dekho Apna Desh. How many of you has visited at least 10 states of India? I think nobody. In this session, the cadets have put their efforts to showcase India's rich diversity. So, I would like to call UP19 SCF 134131 Cadet Vikas Sharma for his presentation.
Yes, ma'am. Jain to all, I want to I want to present some about the Dekho Apna Desh companion. What is the Dekho Apna Desh companion? This campaign has been launched to promote tourism under which citizens of India will have to travel to 15 Indian tourist destinations by 2022. This information was given by Union Tourism Minister Prahlad Singh Patel ji during the National Tourism Conference held in Konark, Odisha. Patel had told that the Ministry of Tourism is giving citizens a chance to roam 15 sites for free, under which citizens will have to upload photos on the website. If you are fond of traveling, then get ready to roam without worrying about money, because the central government has started a scheme called Dekho Apna Desh, under which the government will bear the full cost of your room. Purpose of this campaign: the Dekho Apna Desh initiative of the Ministry of Tourism is to encourage the citizens to travel widely within the country and exploring the wonders of India, thus enabling the development of domestic tourism, tourist facilities, and infrastructure in tourism spots in the country. Now we are going to a short video clip in that you watch a short reflection of Indian heritage, culture, and history. I start. Thank you, sir. And further explanation is given by UPSDF, UP19 SDF 134113, Corporal Kesav Kumar. Thank you.
Then,
Are you
join
there,
all
Keshav
of
Kumar?
you, join all of you, and I explain.
Jai Hind.
देखो अपना देश. How can Indian citizens participants the campaign? Expect at least 15 tourist places of other states have to visit and take their photo. The photo should be based on the Incredible India theme. After this, these photos have to be uploaded to placeMyGovernment.in. You can start the journey anytime, but all the journeys should be completed within a year. Before starting the journey, an online affidavit has to be filled, which is available at Place My Government in My Country. देखो अपना देश के लिए मेरा संकल्प. मैं संकल्प लेता हूं कि भारत की अद्भुत विविधता को देखने के लिए, एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत के मिशन को साकार करने के लिए खुद को समर्पित करते हुए 2022 तक देश के कम से कम 15 पर्यटन स्थलों पर जाकर अपने अतुल्य भारत को देखूंगा और दूसरों को भी ऐसा करने के लिए प्रेरित करूंगा. थैंक यू.
Thank you so much for presentation. For next presentation, I would like to call UP19 SWF 134135 Cadet Parul Yadav for a presentation.
Jai Hind to everyone. This is Flight Cadet Paul Yadav. And today my topic is Ladakh, the land of high passes. The next slide. Next. About Ladakh. Ladakh, the land of high passes, is a region of Jammu and Kashmir and lies between the Karakoram mountain range in the north and the main Great Himalayas to the south. Inhabited by people of Indo-Aryan and Tibetan origin, is one of the most populated regions in Jammu and Kashmir. Ladakh is renowned for its remote mountain beauty and culture. It is sometimes called Little Tibet, as it has been strongly influenced by Tibetan culture. Ladakh is highest plateau of state of Kashmir, with much of it being over 3,000 meters. It spans the Himalayan and Karakoram mountain range and the upper Indus River valley. Next slide, sir. As you can see the map, the next slide. How to get there? By flight from Delhi to Delhi and Srinagar, Indian Airlines and Jet Airways. By road, Srinagar to Leh via Kargil, Manali to Leh. There are the most beautiful and breathtaking road journey on the world highest road, crossing passes as high as 15,000 feet and even more. Government run buses on these roads, or else you can hire taxi, jeeps, or maybe ride your own ways on motorcycles. Next slide, sir. Next slide. Visits in Ladakh. Leh City, Pangong Lake, Tisumori, Zanskar, Khardungala, Nubra Valley, Kargil, Hamis Gompa. Next slide, sir. Leh City. Leh was the capital of the Himalayan kingdom of Ladakh, now the Leh district in the state of Jammu and Kashmir, India. Leh, with the area of 45,110 km per square, is the second largest district in the terms of area. And attraction places in Leh city are Shanti Stoop, Leh Palace, Hamis Gompa, War Museum, Jama Masjid. So next slide. Shanti Stupa. Shanti Stupa is a Buddhist white domed stupa on a hilltop in Jaya in Leh district, Ladakh, in North India. It was built in 1991 by Japanese Buddhists. The next slide. Leh Palace. Leh Palace is a former royal palace overlooking the town of Leh Ladakh in the Indian Himalayas. It was constructed 1600 by Singing Namgyal. The next slide. The Hall of Fame. Change कर दीजिए इसको. Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame is a museum constructed by the Indian Army in a memory of the brave Indian soldier who laid down their lives defending the motherland in the Indo-Pak wars. The Hall of Fame is located on the Leh Kargil Road, about 4 kilometers from the city of Leh. It stands as the remembrance of the great sacrifice made by our soldiers to ensure the safety and security of our country. Next slide, sir. Jama Masjid. Jama Masjid is a historical masjid that is located in the midst of Leh and is biggest museum masjid in Ladakh. Deldan Namgyal and the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb were constructed. Pangong Lake. Pangong is an endorheic lake in the Himalayas situated at height of about 4,350 meters. It is 134 kilometers long and extends from India to Tibet. 60% of the length of the lake lie in China. The lake is 5 kilometers wide at its broadest point. Altogether, it comes 604 square kilometers. During winter, the lake freezes completely despite being saline. Teso Moriri or Lake Moriri, wetland conservation in the Changtang area is a high altitude lake with an altitude of 4,595 meters in Ladakh, India, and is the largest of the high altitude lakes in Trans-Himalayan biogeographic region entirely within India. The lake formerly had an outlet to the south, but it has contracted considerably and has become landlocked. As a result, the water is now brackish to saline. Next slide, sir. Zanskar. Zanskar is a sub-district or tehsil of the Kargil district, which is lie in the eastern half of the Indian state of Jammu and Kashmir. The administrative center is Padum, Zanskar, together with the neighboring region of Ladakh, was briefly a part of the kingdom of Guj in western Tibet. It also separates Kinnaur district from Spiti in Himachal Pradesh. The highest peak of Himachal are in Zanskar range. Next slide, sir. Next slide. Chadar trek. The next slide. A white yak in Zanskar range is the most popular animal. Khardungala. Khardungala is a high mountain pass located in Ladakh region. The pass on the Ladakh range lies north of Leh and is the gateway of the Shyok and Nubra valleys. Local summit sign claims that its elevation is 5,602 meters high and that is the world highest motorable pass. Like that. Nubra Valley. Nubra Valley is about 150 kilometers north of Leh. Local scholars says that its original name was Ledumbra, the Valley of Flowers. The Shyok River meets at Nubra or Szechuan River to form a large valley that separates the Ladakh and the Karakoram ranges. The average altitude of the valley is about 10,000 feet above the sea level. The common way to access this valley is to travel over the Khardungla from Leh. Non-locals require an inner line permit to enter Neutral Valley. Next slide, sir. Kargil. Kargil, the only town in the Suru Valley, is the second most plagued in the wars of 1947, 1965, and 1971, and the local point of potential nuclear conflict during the Kargil War 1999. The Ladakh region was bifurcated into Kargil and Leh district in 1979. In 1989, there was a violent riots between Buddhists and Muslims. A major tourist attraction in Kargil are Dras War Memorial, an archery contest, and Central Asian Museum. Slide, sir. Dras War Memorial was built in 1999 after the Indo-Pak War. Central Asian Museum. Next slide, please. Hamish Gompa. The Hamish Gompa was built in 1620 by the king architect Singye Namgyal, who was a great patron of Buddhism. This is the biggest Gompa of Ladakh. It is situated 44 kilometers from Leh on the Leh-Manali road. For a visit to this place, one has to travel 8 kilometers by Karoo after crossing the river Indus. Hamish Gompa is not visible from the road. There are several temples here which contains stoops and precious image made of gold. The annual Hamish festival honoring Padmasava is held in early June. Next slide, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Parul. Now, I would like to call UP18 SGF 134126 Cadet Yogesh Meena for patriotic song.
Thank you, Shiga. Myself, Yogeshwar Meena. I'm here to present a song which is "ऐ मेरे वतन के लोग"। ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आंखों में भर लो पानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आँख में भर लो पानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। तुम भूल न जाओ उनको, इसलिए सुनो ये कहानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। जब घायल हुआ हिमालय, खतरे में पड़ी आजादी, जब तक थी सांस लड़े हो, जब तक थी सांस लड़े हो, फिर अपनी लाश बिछा दी, संगीन पे धर कर माथा, सो गए अमर बलिदानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। जब देश में थी दिवाली, वो खेल रहे थे होली, जब हम बैठे थे घरों में, जब हम बैठे थे घरों में, वो झेल रहे थे गोली। थे धन्य जवान वो अपने, थी धन्य वो उनकी जवानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आँख में भर लो पानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Seriously, I want to say 2 lines on this. अगर वो लोग हैं तो हम लोग हैं. Now, I would like to invite Flight Cadets Siddharth and Rudra to inform the cadets about the schedule and detailment for tomorrow.
We will send the detailment in the group.
Okay, sir. I would like to invite CTO Neeraj Emmanuel for vote of thanks. Sir, you are not audible.
Hello. All the presentations. Hello.